mired in darkness. The silence stretched inside the car as the tires chewed through the miles and brought them nearer to the city. What the hell was she thinking? It seemed all romantic and grand gesture-ish when she proclaimed her determination to stay, but since then, she'd been mired in second and third guessing. Did she really love Lucian Smoke? She'd known the man for less than a couple weeks. Was she really ready to sign up for mating for life? She had vowed not to leave the keep until he stopped ignoring her, but Lucian wasn't even at the keep right now. He would probably never know she had left. This was just a short run to the city, then she'd be back at the keep. But her law practice definitely needed her. The scanner had broken down, and their shoestring budget didn't have tech support. Just her friend Rachel, and she was frankly terrible at it. That was actually Arabella's job. In fact, all of it was her job. And she was falling woefully behind. She and Rachel had been juggling things over the phone and the computer, but Arabella needed to tell her best friend that she'd be staying indefinitely at the keep. Unless that was utter foolishness. Maybe she should just cut her losses and have Kinney drop her at her small hole of an apartment where she would get on with the business of forgetting the hot dragon shifter who had swooped into her life and changed what she knew about the world. And men. Forever. It was obvious that Lucian's love for her, if it was ever really that strong in the first place, wasn't strong enough to break through the darkness that was plaguing him. She sighed and blinked into the sunshine. She was a fool to think she was the woman who could cure him of the pain from his past. That much was obvious. She should probably clear out and make way for a woman who might be able to do that for him.
"Don't give up, my lady."
Kinney's voice was soft, the teasing completely gone. She jolted a little, not expecting him to speak. "What? I thought you were—" She gestured vaguely at his bulky form in the driver's seat, dressed in the same formal clothes as he wore to the city before. A beautifully cut suit, white starched shirt, and black tie. "I thought you couldn't wait to get me out of the keep, to send me home so you could stop babysitting me." From the beginning, Kinney had made it clear that he would drive her home at any moment. She just had to say the word. Those were Lucian's orders, and Kinney had never given a hint that he disagreed with them in any way.
"I've been forbidden to talk to you about my prince, or the treaty, or anything, really."
Kinney held her gaze for a long moment before looking back to the road.
"I've not been forbidden from encouraging you to stay."
She stared at his profile. His eyes solemnly examined the road. "You think I'm doing the right thing by staying?"
"I think I can't discuss the reasons why I think you should stay."
He peered at her again.
"But you should. Stay, I mean."
She smiled. "So, encouraging me is a loophole in your orders?" Kinney sighed and looked back to the road.
"Not that it would matter. Should the prince find out, Lucian would still have my head on a pike."
"No, he wouldn't," Arabella said, her smile growing. "That's not the kind of dragon he is." Kinney raised an eyebrow, but said nothing. Arabella twisted to face him better, propping her arm on the seat back. "So, you can't tell me anything, but I can tell you things, and you can let me know if I'm correct." He frowned.
"I don't know about that."
"I know Lucian lost his mate." A giddy rush was filling her. Maybe she could finally get some answers, even if in a roundabout way that could help her decipher the mystery of the Dragon Prince of the House of Smoke. It was horrible, and he blames himself. He doesn't want to go through that again, and who could blame him? Am I right so far?
"I can't say anything about that."
Kinney's frown was growing darker. "I already know all that, Kinney. The Fae Prince, Zephin, showed it to me." He flashed her a wary look, but said nothing.